The first time I saw the girl in red, everyone else was already wearing black, and people were staring at her like she had already died. I grew up in a small village in southern Nigeria. The place was quiet, surrounded by thick forest and a wide muddy river. The strange thing about our village was the clothes. Everyone wore black, every day and every season. As a child, I thought it was normal. Nobody talked about it. When I was about 15, a new family moved into the empty house near the old market road. They had a daughter named Amoka. She looked about my age. On her first day in the village, she walked to the market wearing a bright red dress. People stopped talking when they saw her. Old women covered their mouths. Some men turned their backs. One elder even spat on the ground. Amoka looked confused. She kept asking people why they were acting strange, but nobody answered her. That evening, my mother came into my room and shut the door. "Stay away from that girl," she said quietly. "In this village," she said, "red calls them." I thought she was joking, but my mother's face was serious. I asked who them were, but she refused to explain. That night, something strange happened. The entire village went quiet. Even the insects stopped making noise. Around midnight, I heard drums in the distance coming from the forest. It sounded like the old festival drums, but there was no festival. The next morning, Amoka came out again, still wearing red. This time, she wore a red scarf too. She walked down the road smiling like nothing was wrong. People shut their doors when she passed. An old man shouted at her, "Go and change those clothes before night comes." She laughed. "Why? Is red illegal here?" No one answered. That evening, the sky turned dark much earlier than usual. Thick clouds covered the sun. The air felt heavy. I looked outside through the window. That was when I saw Amoka standing in the middle of the road, still wearing red. She was looking toward the forest. Then the drum stopped. Everything went silent. Then shapes started walking out of the trees. Tall figures, all dressed in black. Their clothes looked like the same black cloth everyone in the village wore. One of the figures stopped in front of her. Even from my window, I could see something was wrong with its face. Then the figure raised its hand and touched her red scarf. The moment it did, Amoka screamed. We stayed in darkness until morning. When the sun finally rose, the road was empty. The black figures were gone and so was Amoka. But something else had changed. That morning, every single person in the village wore black again. Except one house. The house where Amoka's family lived. Outside their door, hanging on a nail, was her red dress. And my grandmother said something that still scares me today. She said the village did not always wear black. A long time ago, people wore many colors. But every time someone wore red, the forest came looking for them.